it's Barry. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a complete review on a new planner that I got from Milrose Notes. And this is a black leather A5. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to tell you is one of the things I absolutely love about this planner, and that is the closure. I'm not fussing with a snap because it's magnetic, so it just goes back there. It's perfect. You don't have to fuss with anything. So the leather on this is very consistent, a pebbly, smooth and soft leather. And even though the leather itself feels very smooth and very touchable, it is sturdy. Sturdy enough that it stands up on its own. And I cannot say that for very many of my other planners. They can tend to topple. That is very convenient, especially if you're using something on a shelf and wanting to line it up and have it not fall over on other planners. So just talking about the size comparison, this planner is 7.75 inches by 9.44 inches in height. It fits A5 inserts, which are 5.8 by 8.3. That size A5 is very, very similar to half letter. And I'm going to actually compare it to some half letter agendas that I use, and they are considered A5 size, even though they don't have rings. This one has rings that are 1.25 inches. Now, if I would compare this to a luxury planner like Louis Vuitton, this is an A5 agenda, and it is similar in height, maybe just a tad taller, and it is a little bit wider, as you can see. Of course, this agenda does not have a pen loop in it, so that's one issue there. Now, if you were to compare this, let's say, to a Moterm A5 agenda, again, this doesn't have rings, it's a lot wider, which is good because you want to be able to fit your side tabs. Same thing with the gillio. The size and the height, a little bit taller, but a lot wider. But again, the gillio, no room for side tabs. So let's talk about this planner. So one of the things that's really nice when you open it up is it lays completely flat, and I didn't have to do anything to it to get it to do that. It just happens automatically. I love the black rings, the black on black, because it's very minimal. The pen loop is excellent because it's not fussy. It's very thin. And so it can fit this pen, it can fit larger pens very easily without feeling like you had to force it. Those of you who watch my videos know this is my favorite pen, the Gillio. That has to fit in my planners. So let's get started with just the organization of it. So you have a large pocket for papers here and here. And then you also have credit card size, which is nice. They're not too short. They can fit a regular size credit card. And then you also have a slot for a pad. So if you wanted to take a pad along with you, you can just slip it right in here, and then it will still close fine, no problem. Easy in and out. And I just have a little deco in there. So, and one thing that I did do is I cut slits in all of my dividers, dashboards, and my inserts. And the reason for that is because it's easy in and out. If you want to grab it outside of the rings to do your writing or move it to another section, you don't have to keep opening and closing the rings. So the nice thing about this setup is this planner is very affordable, And you can buy it as a bundle with your inserts and dividers and dashboards. And it's an excellent price. Plus, I have a really good coupon for you. So, what I have in here first is a dashboard that came along with the bundle. And it's a 2021 yearly calendar. And this, just like the dividers, is made of frosted, transparent, very flexible material, but I think it's going to be, I love the look of it and the feel of it, and I think it's going to be more durable than vellum. The dividers are, again, the frosted, very thin, and I love the white foil lettering on them. So the dividers are labeled schedule, to do, strategy, projects, meetings, and miscellaneous. And I was glad to see the strategy and the meetings because those are two things that I know I can use. So you'll see here some of the inserts that came with the bundle, some daily schedule. All of these are double-sided. All the inserts are extremely minimal looking, which is nice. Just plain black and white, a block style, lots of room to write your schedule over here and your to-do list over here, people you need to call and notes you need to make. Very, very usable. In the to-do section, I also have another dashboard per my last email. I thought that was really cute. I didn't put every insert that I received in the bundle here, but I did use almost all of them. Daily time management, I think that's great because sometimes we have this long list and we start working on the things that are not the urgent things, and the urgent ones keep hanging. Also, an area where you can delegate or delete. That's even a better idea. In the strategy section, I'm using the 30, 60, 90-day implementation plan. And there's, again, very organized spacing that you can use, double-sided. All of these are double-sided. And you can see, because I cut slits in mine, easy to take in and out to be able to write. And this is divided, you know, for your project into people, process, and technology. And I think that's clever. I have two more dashboards to show you. This one, control the narrative. Love that. And also, we can execute faster than we can think. What we believe will take months can actually be done in weeks and sometimes days if we push ourselves to think differently. Good point. So in this project area, I used the project status, and this gives you a number of areas to deal with your risk, your accomplishments, your to-dos, and any barriers that you might have. And you can see I use this the same way I use discs after I've cut this, moving things in and out. Under meetings, I used a couple of different inserts. One, touch base, and I love this idea because you can use it for a meeting, but you can also use it for a running list. This is where I think I'm going to put, I work with a mentor, and I think I'm going to put my notes here so that I have the follow-up items and, you know, any things that were discussed, and then action items that I have to do. I like the organization of that. In addition, there was an insert on meeting notes. I can't have enough inserts for meeting notes. I just think it's, you know, instead of writing things down, you know, on small pieces of paper while you're in a meeting, that doesn't work. If you know, are organized and start off your meeting notes, you'll be able to follow up easier and you'll be more successful. In the miscellaneous area, I have another dashboard Hope is not a strategy, planning and execution is. And a lot of these dashboards are available individually. I have put in the lessons learned. That's a good way to focus. And then the rest of the things that I have in here are some dot grid and some lined note pages that I can just pull out to add to any section that I might need. So all in all, I think this is a great investment because it's very economical, it's leather, it's not heavy, it's very lightweight for considering the size, and it's a great price if you get the bundle with all the dividers and some dashboards and a ton of inserts included. For those of you who are looking for a planner in a color other than black, there's a great option here. And by the way, you get a really nice dust bag with your planner, with their logo. But here it is in white. And for those of you who love gold, their logo is on the back, and inside gold rings. Looks really nice. And this way you can accessorize and plan in any color because the white is just very basic. And again, that great magnetic closure. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you enjoyed the video, I'd love a thumbs up and love to see comments and questions that you might have. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, I'm at Planner Shops. And also you could visit my website. It's recently new and relaunched, plannershop.com. And thanks for tuning in. See you next time around.